Well, good morning, dear viewers. I want to take this time to welcome you again to our program, The Money Closet. This program is geared towards building a culture that is going to help in building, financial stability, not only in the short term but even in the long term, so that after a long period of working and enjoying, you know, getting this income either from a salary or even from your hustle or even from your business, you can be able to achieve success. And so today we are going to share briefly about conducting a financial health checkup. Just the same way we go to the doctor for a checkup of our bodies, it's crucial and very paramount that we need to understand that at times and in frequent times we need to conduct a financial health checkup just to be able to find out how financial health is doing, and so that we can be able to take measures that help us to develop a culture that builds our financial stability. And in order for us to be able to conduct a financial health checkup, there are three aspects that I want us to share this morning. And the very first aspect is you being able to check your net worth. And when we talk about net worth, what are we talking about? We are simply saying that what is the value that remains once you pay, you look at your total liabilities vis-a-vis your assets. The assets that you have minus the liabilities that are owed by you, that makes your net worth. And you realize that if you are able to compute all your assets on one side and compute your liabilities on the other side, that difference is what we are calling the net worth. It could be a positive, value. It could also be a negative value. But what is important is for you to be aware, that your net worth needs to continue making steady, improvement measures. You need to be able to make strides towards the positive direction. When you compute your net worth and find out that your liabilities are more than your assets, don't just drop the ball and, give up and forget about it. The key thing you should ask yourself is, why is it so? When we're talking about assets, we are talking about, those things that have a monetary value to you. You're talking about your land. We are talking about your car. We are talking about your house. We are talking about these assets that, can be converted into monetary value. On the other side, when you talk about the liabilities, we are talking about, simply debts. We are talking about, it could be a loan, a bank loan, it could be a mortgage you have, it could also be a very soft loan, it could be also a mobile loan, as it were. And therefore, these are debts. And therefore, when you less those debts from your assets, is when you can be able to see how your net worth is doing. And so frequently we need to be checking, how is our net worth? Is it on the positive side? Is it on the negative side? If it's on the negative side, is there an improvement plan? Because that is what matters. It doesn't matter, the value that is, you're getting once you conduct your health checkup. What matters is what measures are you taking towards building your assets. I would want to reiterate that when we are talking about assets, it's important for you to have assets that could be able to generate, income for you. And this helps you to be able to build your muscle so that as you continue saving, the saving ratio continues to improve. And therefore, consider, investing in assets that can be able to generate income for you. The other aspects that you want to check when you're doing a financial health checkup is your income growth, over the years. Now that you've been, doing the kind of business that you do, you have been working for that, employing for a couple number of years. Is there growth? And how is that growth? Are you making strides towards improving your net income? Because in this regard, for you to be able to cushion yourself against the forces, the global forces of things like inflation, you have to grow your income base. And how do we do this? Whereas you are actively involved in your, in your job, you're actively involved in your business, it's important for you to realize that you can be able to make, other forms of income passively, in a way that it does not necessarily involve your physical presence for you to make that shilling. And there are many things that you can be able to do. Look at it even today. You make money even online. So many people are making a lot of money through social media. And look at it from you. What is it that you can be able to do on the side that can be able to give you an extra income? And that is very crucial, as we continue to journey towards building financial stability. And the last aspect is when you talk about your debt, your debt ratio. Prudentially, we say that a personal debt ratio should not go beyond about, say, 30, or maybe on the other side, 35%. And what are we saying? We are saying that when we look at the debts that you pay every other month, maybe debts to the loan, some are debts to a financial institution, others are debts to personal friends. Whatever you take from your monthly income that is channeled to, paying debt, should not be able to exceed over 30%. And when we do this, we help to be able to manage our debt ratio, and we avoid getting in a debt cycle, a cycle that is going to entangle us and block us from being successful people, or rather building a stable financial future. Therefore, I would encourage you that as much as we are investing, as much as we're building our assets, let us be able to manage our debts. Because if you do not manage a debt, it could easily get you in a cycle or in a chain that binds you, and every other time when you want to make a move, to make an investment towards buying an asset, you realize there is this debt that is always around you and following you. And some of these debts could even come in form of mobile loans, and they could even come from any other source you would imagine about. But what we are saying is, before you incur a debt, just ask yourself, is it necessary? Is it building something of value to me? Is it adding to my net worth? And so, dear viewers, I want us to continue, being able to review our financial health. And you can do this yourself. You don't have to visit, a financial institution. You could look at seeking the advice of a financial expert, but more often than not, you need to be aware about your financial position. And only then can you be able to take measures that are going to help you in building a successful financial future. Until next time, I wish you all the best. My name is Finley, and thank you for watching our program. Thank you, and God bless you.